Hey everyone, welcome back to What's on the Bench Monthly, Episode 2. I was also thinking about calling it On the Bench Monthly. Let me know what you guys think. Kind of like the way it sounds. So first up we have the YJ truggie that I printed a while back. And the 1060 that was in it wasn't any good. I put a 1080 in it and did a little bit of tuning to it. And, I'm pretty impressed with how well it works. I was honestly thinking it would probably have some issues somewhere along the line, and so far everything's been working pretty good. Doesn't have a whole lot of flex in the chassis. You know, it'll go and hang the wheels like they're supposed to, and yeah, I'm impressed. But the reason it's on the bench, there's a couple of things I have to do. The little shock tower supports, the hole was maybe a little too small, and it's broke on one side, and so I'm gonna have to reprint that with a little bit different size of a hole. And I may do the same with the rear as well. And after printing the cross members and probably changing out the servos to some better servos, because these are basically like some takeout servos, then I guess I'll call it done. But it's pretty much there. Yeah, I'm super happy with it. I'll have a full run video out on this thing pretty soon. Next, TJ Truggie also was able to get a little bit of work done. Got the cage all printed up about the way I want it, and it was a little bit of an ordeal. I had to print several of them, or maybe I just printed two. 3 of them failed, so I didn't necessarily print them. But I don't know. I'm a little concerned about maybe the strength of the cage, and I got a couple ideas of what I want to do to maybe improve that. And I don't know, just kind of where I'm at right now. I'm like at a stuck point with it where I don't want to proceed until I get that figured out. And but it's not raining right now, so I don't have to worry about that, because that's the rainy day project. So next time it rains, I'll be working on it. Next up on the bench is my bucket list project that started, and I'm just kind of taking my time on it. Wanted to come out, decent. I've gone and put the 2 pieces of the header panel together and started sanding it down. First thing I try to do is get rid of the steps that you'll see a lot of times on the prints, and so that's pretty smooth right there. And it printed this way, so that's normally the ugly spot right there. Yeah, it's nice and smooth. And I don't know, I cut the push bars off because they didn't really print right. So I gotta come up with a file for some new ones and print them up. I still gotta clean up the mesh a little bit to put inside the grill and the bumper. And what else? I've gone and I do all this sanding, or most of it's done with the file, so it doesn't have the little flat spots as much as it did before, and a little bit on the side right here, but not a whole lot. I haven't done anything in the back yet, just right here, and done a little bit on the front too, where I've had to fill some of the bad spots that I had, and I got it trimming the hood to get it to where it's going to fit exactly where it needs to fit, which is a little tricky. Basically, I set everything up with not enough tolerances, I guess, which was something I was doing early on, and learned to add a little bit more of a gap between some of the objects that have to fit that way. You make up for a little bit of the differentiation because of the print, I guess, print lines. They're a little bit bigger than the actual dimensions that you might want it to be. So it's good to maybe give yourself about 0.2 millimeters, 0.5 millimeters of a gap between stuff. That way it'll fit right, or that would actually be a real tight fit. About a millimeter gap is more of what you want to have for something like a hood. But yeah, this thing's kind of coming along. I still got to print mirrors and push bars and door handles, but yeah, I guess I gotta start working on the chassis pretty quick too, because I don't have a whole lot. It's got a rear end. But I'm liking this one. I'm thinking it's coming along pretty good. Well, yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for this episode. Yeah, I try to keep these videos short, and a lot of times they end up a little bit longer than they maybe need to be. So hopefully this one's not too bad. But, yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one.